Brandon Maurer went 4 innings in his final tune-up for the regular season. He'll be the 4th starter for Seattle initially. Gave up a couple of runs, a couple of home runs. Tulowitzki and Todd Helton, other than that, pretty sound. And struck out 2 of the final 3 that he would face. Good outing for Brandon Maurer. That's Josh Sullivan. He's now out there in relief of Jeff Francis. George, good outing for Francis.
Yeah, really good outing for Francis. 6 innings. I mean, he comes into this ball game. It's a 2-2 game. He ends up giving up 5 hits in the game, even though a couple of them left the yard. Josh Sullivan in spring training didn't give it up a run. This is his 4th game to appear in. Really didn't get an awful lot of work. Heavy sinker, 92-95. Shared the closing duty last year with the Cody Woods, who went over to Rule 5 pick.
Pitchers, 85% of them. That's an official stat. Mike's grinning. He knows where I'm going with this. 85% can throw the ball 95 miles an hour to the plate. Can't throw it 50 feet to first base.
No, it's amazing. We want to test out the fielding skills of every first baseman in baseball.
We watched it.
I mean, you get extra bonus points for this when you throw it over. It's like it gets right there and you go, oh, no. Did I really just do that? Yeah.
As George likes to say, he gets the faheeps.
Like he gets the faheeps right about halfway through that arm action. Yeah, it's like the golfer that gets there and all of a sudden the putter just starts like, oh, I really don't want to do this.
That's called the Barkley.
Yeah.
Atlee getting a 3rd at bat, ground ball to first, ground ball to second.
I think one thing for Josh, he battled so many different things, talking about Sullivan, that went through so many different injuries in the elbow, the shoulder. 3 years of battling back and forth, was on a fast rise, came out of Auburn as a 4th pick in the draft, and really good velocity. And finally all started to come back together for him last year at Tulsa. He'll start the season in Colorado Springs as the closer. Along with Cody Woods, who I mentioned earlier, came back from the Rangers.
Pretty live arm.
Well, it is. I mean, the ball moves an awful lot. Obviously, much more effective when he's down in the strike zone. Last year was the first year for him to work out of the bullpen consistently at Double-A. Second half of the season, you saw some wildness flare up. But he can throw the ball by some people. The tapper for 1 out. Some high heat for the 2nd out. It's like good kids. Stuff like this to happen to kids like Josh Sullivan. I mean, even though he's 28 years old, you know, he's still, first time he's ever pitched in AAA. It's been a situation, a long battle for him. And nice to see him get rewarded. Hopefully he can get to the big leagues at some point.
2 outs, Robert Andino's first at bat. Came in for Brendan Ryan.
Andino will be the utility infielder for the Mariners. And he'll play all the infield spots. I think you'll probably give Kyle Seager and Dustin Ackley a day off when they face the tough left-hander from time to time.
Where's Sean Figgins now?
He was just released from the Marlins
4 days ago. They whacked him.
It's one of those guys, you look around baseball and you say, what happened?
Yeah, he was such a big part of the success the Angels were having, and things just didn't work out for him in Seattle.
One and 2 on Andino. Strike 3. That's nasty right there. That's a strong inning for Josh Sullivan. Stretch time in Salt Lake City. Rapidly moving ball game. 2-2. The Mariners and Rockies tied up.
Final